Well, hi YouTubers, I'm back with 60 books in isolation. This is a book about horrible people who do horrible things. And then most of them are really, really horrible. So, let me read the blurb, and also had two titles. One was RSVP, and this one was The One That Got Away. It's by Helen Warner. Okay, let me read the blurb. Okay, there's two titled book. Okay. Hi, 4 women, 1 wedding, a day they will never forget. Anna and Toby were meant to be until their sudden breakup left everyone speechless. Now Anna has received an invite to Toby's wedding, and now it seems like he will forever remain the one that got away. Claire's Anna's best friend. She's sure that attending Toby's wedding will give Anna the closure she needs, although she knows the day will change her own life forever too. Ella is a classic femme fatale, but the one man she's never managed to charm is Toby, and despite her marriage to wealthy widower Max, she just can't get him out of her head. Rachel was a blushing bride-to-be. This should be the happiest day of her life, but why does she feel like everything is about to fall apart? Right. Oh, this book is about horrible people. Okay, so Anna and Toby were met at uni. They became soulmates. They loved each other so much. They just got each other. They were each other's one. Okay, and then Ella came along. Now Ella is an awful person by what she did. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna read what she did. Okay, so basically she got Toby drunk, and she tried to screw him. She tried to sleep with him. Okay. Right. And basically, Anna catches them in the act and she freaks out. And basically, she blames Toby. Right. Right, get this, okay? Right. So, what? No, I didn't, Toby stormed. The last thing I remember is going up to a bedroom with Ben. We did a couple of lines and I must have blacked out. There's no way I could have sex with anyone. I was out cold. And I wanted to believe him, she really did. But she'd seen it with her own eyes and the image was now indelibly etched into her memory. Toby seemed to sense that she was softening and came over to sit with her. Please, Anna, you know me. I never had sex with her, I promise you. Anna shook her head sadly. Toby, I saw you with my own eyes. Toby struggled to hold back tears. Baby, please believe me, I was unconscious. I wasn't capable. I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't what you think. So basically, Toby's been raped. Toby's just been assaulted by Ella. And Anna's blaming the victim for it. She's like, I saw you with my own eyes. I saw what you did. He was... First of all, okay, she didn't know, they didn't have sex, okay, she tried it, you know, but Toby was too out of it. But the fact is, okay, that a man's been assaulted, and Anna's blaming the victim. Oh yeah, because it's horrible. She blames him for it. They break up, and actually hooks up with his mate. Okay, in the meantime, okay, you know she was really bad about it afterwards, and they go their separate ways. And at this reunion where they kind of see each other and they rekindle the sparks. Sorry, it does not help the fact, okay, that this book has two sexual assaults. Okay. One is Toby, who gets zero sympathy and blamed for it by Anna, and Ella, who after her husband dies on Toby's wedding day, or he has a heart attack, she goes off the rails a bit. She's drinking more, and she gets also sexually assaulted. Now, sexual assault is absolutely disgusting, okay, and I hate it in fiction, and it deeply, deeply scars her, okay. But the fact is, it does not remain indicated. All the sympathy in this book goes to one person instead of the other. One is given a sympathy and everyone's blamed for it. Do you understand? Horrible people who do horrible things. Okay? These people are just horrible. Alright? And then, okay, we're going to come to Claire. Now, Claire is the one, okay, who's like, well, come on, you know, go to the wedding, get over it, give yourself some closure, Then on the stag night dough thing, whatever, okay, it was a mixed thing, she meets James. And she hooks up with James. Now, James is about to go off to Australia for his dream career, but they have sex, lots of sex, and she gets pregnant. So James gives up his dream job to come back from Australia to be with Claire. But the thing is, it's a lot of pressure on him. Basically, his life is so radically changed. He freaks out. He absolutely freaks out. You know, the whole kind of, well, James, we need to look for a place, we need to get stuff for the baby. And at the time, okay, his emotions are all over the place and he can't deal, so he kind of backs away a bit. Okay, he doesn't meet up with her. Yeah, he lets her down. But, you know, under the circumstances, maybe it's kind of justified. Okay, right. And this is flashing forward, okay? It's flashing forward a bit, okay? Right. Right. James had been calling her all day, every day, leaving message after message, but Claire doesn't feel able to call him back. She knows we have to deal with him once the baby is born, but that's all if he's bothered about having access to his child. Natalie's concentrate on herself, make sure that she gets through pregnancy in one piece. The changes to her body are becoming overwhelming. Okay? Right. But then, okay, she basically says, I don't want to get this. Okay? This is when, okay, he's coming around to it, he's dealing with his feelings. Okay? The most important, you don't think about the romantic side of having a baby. Most of the time it'll be bloody hard work, and we're going to have to really pull together. I can't be worried about whether you're going to get bored and do a bunk again. I have to give my baby the full attention, and so will you. Does that mean? It means I think I've given you another chance. Oh, Claire cries, I won't let you down, I won't. But, she said firmly, I don't want to see you until the baby's born. You can help me by staying away. I feel like shit. I don't want to see you to see me like this. We can talk on the phone. Obviously, I'll let you know when I've had the baby. And what then, he asked. What if you decide you don't want to see me then? Right. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Claire. Now, I get, okay, she's stressed, okay? Obviously, okay, because she didn't intend to fall pregnant, but she's pregnant, okay? But at the same time, she's also really dismissive of James's feelings in this. She's very, very self-centered and entitled. And the worst thing is that, now, Rachel, this bit here, okay, because Rachel, James moves in with Rachel just as friends. They are friends. Because Rachel is the one who's been let down. She's the one, okay, who's been dumped at the altar, okay? And basically, you need a flatmate, okay? And, of course, okay, Claire's like, well, she's with him now. Not even asking, not even checking, okay? You know, basically, Claire's a bitch. In her head, Rachel's a bitch. I don't think Claire's a bit of a bitch too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But the thing is, okay, flashing back to the wedding day. Okay, this is it. Right. And this happens on the goddamn wedding day. Do you want to go? Claire asked, grabbing her bag and fishing for a tissue. Anna nods, too choked to speak. They stand up and duck ahead in an attempt to escape unnoticed, made their way back up the aisle. Just as they reach the door, it opens, and they stood face to face with Rachel, looking radiant in a stunning but simple ivory gown, clutching a perfect bouquet of white roses and holding the arm of the older man, like the proudest man in the world. Anna and Rachel stare at each other in shock. What's going on? Rachel's dad asks, gaping in confusion at Anna's teary face and Claire's guilty expressions. Behind them there's a commotion in the church as everyone tries to see what the hold-up is. Right. Rachel's delicate made face crumbles, now a mirror of Anna's. I knew it, she whispered almost to herself. One of the bridesmaids pushes her way forward and looks at Anna clumsily. Who are you? She demands angrily. What the hell are you doing? I'm Anna. She gulps, trying to wipe the tears from her eyes, and I'm just leaving. Right. Rachel allowed herself to be held for a few minutes while they all stand watching them awkwardly. Finally, she pulls them away. Toby, I want to answer me something. I want you to tell me the truth. Do you... Rachel continues, taking a deep breath to compare. Do you love me? You know I do, he replies quickly, too quickly. She nods slowly and pauses. And do you still love Anna? I do. Yeah. Basically, Anna comes to Toby's wedding, and Toby says, I still love her. I still love Anna in front of Rachel at a wedding. Do you see what I mean by awful people? Awful people. Yep, they're just the worst. Right. And also Rachel's very, very insecure as well. You can imagine, okay, the humiliation, okay, being dumped at the altar. Luckily, she finds love again. She moves on. Okay, gets the right guy. Everyone seems to get their happy endings in the end. You know, Anna and Toby, they well, I love this. Okay, they arrange their wedding. Okay, and book a wedding, and literally it is the week of um Claire's delivery, and she goes into labour on the day. So actually, they missed their wedding and have to get married after really quickly. Do you know what I mean by when James and Claire get back together, and Ella moves on with actually the son with her stepson of all things. Okay, turns out to be a good guy in the end. He knows absolutely obnoxious to her. Basically wants her out of the house. But yeah, but this is just horrible people. This bit here. But the fact is, okay, it's Rachel, who has to sort it out between James and Claire, because he's too stubborn to speak to him herself. This bit here. When Anna opened the front door in her old towel and dressing gown, instead of feeling gleeful, Rachel's heart sank. She was so petite and fresh-faced, and with no makeup and her hair unbrushed, managed to look so flawless. Her hair was so shiny and her skin so pink and dewy. Basically, her. So beside her, Rachel felt a lump, especially when she looked down at Anna's perfect tiny feet. Her toes painted a pretty baby pink, and so conscious of her own slightly deformed size 8s. Right. Yeah. Because Anna's so perfect. And who's so dismissive, okay, of her boyfriend's sexual assault. Anna's a horrible person. She does horrible things and gets away with it because she's so perfect. Screw this book. Screw this book. The moment, okay, I read about Toby's sexual assault, okay, by Ella, instead of calling the police, she blamed the victim. She's a bitch. And I'm signing off. Bye, everyone. So the one that got away by Helen Warner, I don't recommend. It's a horrible book for the horrible people. And I'm signing off here. Bye now.